Once again, welcome back to the program. These days we are finding that the wedding season is in full swing, and right now we need to know, especially as far as jewelry is concerned, what should be bought and what should be kept in mind while buying jewelry. So today we'll talk to Sheetal Gupta. She's a gemologist as well as a jewelry designer. Let's welcome Sheetal to the program. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you. So today, we would love to know from you with your expertise that because the wedding season is in full bloom, so all are just going haywire to buy something, and especially ornaments at this time during the wedding season are in full bloom. So what should be kept in mind while jewelry during this season?
Yeah, well, the biggest thing that is in full demand right now are engagement rings. So when the man decides to choose the right woman to marry, he has to propose to her.
Well, yes.
And it's a very big image thing for these guys to get the biggest, best quality diamond.
Right.
So an engagement ring is something a lot like this, which is usually set in gold or platinum, and it's got one prominent center stone.
Right.
This is where 90% of the value of the ring is.
Okay.
So a lot of these guys and girls come in with a lot of questions about what's the best quality that I should look for, you know, what's the best value, and so what I do is I educate them on how a diamond is graded and how we determine the value of a diamond.
Right.
And that's determined by the 4 C's. Have you ever heard of that term?
No.
So the 4 C's are the 4 C's of diamond grading. The 4 C's stand for carat, color, cut, and clarity.
Okay.
A combination of all those 4 things is what tells you how a diamond is valued.
Okay. So is this ring a gold ring or a diamond ring?
So this ring is a diamond ring set in gold.
Now,
So-
I don't see the gold in this because it's all white.
Yes, it's because there's a lot of diamonds in it. But if you can see the bottom here,
Right.
this metal is actually all white gold.
Right.
And the diamonds are set in the white gold. So it's a diamond ring set in white gold. That's the terminology.
So when you are buying these kind of things, as you said, those 4 C's should be kept in mind.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And this is what about the girls? What should they go in for, and how to check over there also what they are buying is going to be having some value?
Yeah, girls typically just want a big diamond. You know, the guys are very conscious about what's the quality, whatnot. The girls come in saying that I want that 1.5 carat diamond, I want the 2 carat diamond. But the key question a lot of women have are the shapes, because diamonds come in all shapes.
Right.
There's rounds, which you see here. They also come in square shapes called princess, rectangular shapes called emerald cut, pear, heart shape. Any shape you can think of, diamonds are cut in that. So a lot of times women have a lot of questions about the shape of diamond. What I like to tell them is the round diamond has the most sparkle and brilliance, which is why it's called the round brilliant cut diamond. Yeah.
And again, as there are so many varieties, how to make sure that what you are buying is going to have some value?
You know, it's a very good question, because with jewelers, there's a lot of stories we hear about cases where you spent $10,000 on something and then it got appraised for less than half the value. So people are very concerned, and there's a lot of information over the internet and what you hear through friends that makes it very confusing for clients.
Right.
The biggest thing to go for is to definitely deal with an expert who knows what they're talking about, as well as getting a diamond certificate.
Right.
Is getting that diamond certificate which tells you what the value of that diamond is, how much it weighs, what the quality is. It kind of gives you a backup to what you're purchasing.
And also in the South Asian culture to which our program is catered to, basically we find that people are more oriented towards gold.
Yep.
And diamond, is it much in vogue now, and are the youngsters coming to diamonds also?
You'll be quite surprised, especially within the South Asian community. I get the aunts, the mothers that come to me and say that, our daughters don't wear gold anymore. We want to invest in something which they're going to wear every day.
Right.
So they have actually made a conscious shift from yellow gold, from gold jewelry into diamond jewelry.
Okay.
So instead of giving these big, heavy gold sets, they're starting to give diamond solitaires, they're starting to give tennis bracelets, they're starting to invest in a larger engagement ring with more value.
Okay.
Yeah.
But also like gold, its value remains forever. That's
Yes.
what we have been hearing. What about diamond? If you have to resell that, what's the kind of value you can get back
Absolutely. There's a lot being done on an international level to help regulate the value of diamonds. Diamonds do have a per carat value.
Okay.
Meaning diamonds do have an inherent value, but also sometimes what happens is we go into a large flagship store, branded store, and the markups are so high that when we try to resell that diamond, typically we don't get full value.
Right.
Gold, therefore, is a very good investment because you get what you pay for it, and with the climbing price of gold, you get more. what we're starting to see with diamonds, especially if we look at the graph of the last 30 years, the increase in value of diamonds is on an incline.
Right.
So diamonds are increasing in value, so they are a very good investment.
Okay, and towards the end, as we were talking, it's a wedding season.
Yes.
So what would be your advice to our youngsters who are shopping for diamonds right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is to really focus on getting a piece which fits your lifestyle. A lot of girls are very active, or they work in the medical industry where they're wearing gloves, and a big high setting with a big prominent diamond sometimes isn't as practical. So looking at practicality, number one. Number two is really understanding what that price range is as you really want to be able to understand, okay, what kind of a price range do you have, and really try to focus within that price range, because things can get extremely expensive. And the third thing is I think is to really once again get something which is certified and really deal with an expert who really understands what they're talking about.
Great, thank you very much for this information.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.